Let me demonstrate and show you what the 3 sins most intermediate and advanced skiers do. You might do one or all of them. Let's look at what they are and how to fix them. So the first one is skiing in the back of your boot. Here, notice that my boot, I'm back here in my boot, I'm this way. I'm not forward in my boot. Or I could be forward, but my body is upright. Your mom always said, stand upright. Well, when we ski, we don't stand upright. We stand with a little bit of forward flex in our ankles and a bend in our hip joint. So if you're doing it incorrectly, it could look like this. Here we go. I could be back and straight and then turning like this, or I could be here. Let me just explain that when we ski, we're going down a hill. This is our hill. If you were walking on that hill, you would be like this so you didn't fall on your face. But when we're skiing, we got 3 feet of ski in front of us. We want to stay perpendicular at right angle to the hill. This is why we ski in this position. It gets us forward. That's number 1. We'll talk about in a minute how to fix that. Number 2 is that when we ski and we turn, we take our upper body and we turn our upper body to turn. So let's go over this way and I will make a couple turns. So what I see a lot of people do is they take their upper body, instead of keeping a stable upper body, they rotate their upper body to turn. Looks like this. See how my body is matching my skis? Here, do another turn. My body is matching my skis, my body to turn my skis. Okay? That's sin number 2. And sin number 3 is that when we make turns, we do a Z-shaped turn instead of a C-shaped turn. What's a Z-shaped turn? Let's go look at sin number 3. Sin number 3 is I start going down the hill, I start getting too much speed, and what do? I take my tail and I push my tail out to slow down. Looks like this. That's sin number 3. Now let's go fix them. So sin number 1, let's get the right posture. So in sin number 1, what happens is we talked about you're too upright or I'm in the back of my boot. So you got to feel what it feels like. We've got to have bend at the ankles, the knees are going forward, we got to bend at the hip, and we look this way, not this way. So you can feel that. The easiest way to feel that is just go up a little hill and do a little crab walk or a little duck walk. Do a little duck walk. So as I duck walk up this hill, you could see that I'm forward in my boot. My shin is touching the boot. My hip is bent forward. And I'm in a position where I'm now, you can feel that you're going forward. Because if I did this, I'd fall back. So this is the position. Go practice that. You can even go slide backwards if you want. Practice that so you get the feel. Then go a gentle slope and make some round turns, kind of like this. So now I'm forward and I turn and my body is in a nice, comfortable, stacked position. Okay? Sin number 1. We fixed it. Let's go to sin number 2. Rotation of the upper body to turn the skis. So sin number 2. Our body follows our skis as opposed to being separated at the hip. So what we really want to have happen is that your feet are going back and forth, your feet and legs are going back and forth under a stable upper body. So how are we going to do that? Here's the drill. So when we go left, we're gonna take our left hand and touch your right butt cheek. So right, we're gonna take our right hand and touch our left butt cheek. What does it make you do? It makes your upper body is kind of opposite of what you're doing in your lower body. Looks like this. So I'm coming down, I take my left hand and I go right. Then I take my right hand and I go left. And you can see what's happening in my upper body. It's facing more down the fall line. That's a great drill for sin number 2. Makes you feel, wow, my body's going down the fall line. Sin number 3, and that is about making a turn that is a Z shape. All our turns want to be a C-shaped turn. So in order to do a C-shaped turn, we've got to start with the uphill ski, which is the uphill ski now, but it's going to be now my outside downhill ski to make a turn. We want to start early in the turn. So if I can get back here. Okay, and so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start the turn by tipping the ski, okay? You can do a drill called a stork turn. The stork turn is a turn that puts our weight on this ski and lifts this ski up at the heel. So it looks like this. It makes you feel that you get on this ski or the uphill outside ski, now the outside ski, early. So we start our turn, we plant, we lift. And here's stork turns from another angle. Give it a try and let me know how it works. Thanks.